we are going to discuss about the experiment number 1 of the power system simulation laboratory, computation of parameters of transmission line, and then we are going to write the code in Scilab, presented by Dr. D. Silas Stephen. Transmission line parameters. What are all the transmission line parameters? The transmission lines are characterized by series resistance, series inductance and capacitance of the transmission line per unit length. The transmission line parameters determine the power carrying capacity of the transmission line and the voltage across it at full load. That is, the efficiency and the voltage regulation of the transmission line depends on the series resistance, series inductance and the capacitance. Here we are going to discuss how to calculate the inductance, right? So let's see what is inductance, what is the generalized expression for calculating inductance, and what are the various equations for determining the inductance at various arrangements. Inductance. The inductance of the transmission line is defined as the number of flux linkages produced per ampere of current flowing through the line. The series inductance normally consists of internal inductance and the external inductance. The internal inductance is the inductance due to the internal magnetic fluxes, and similarly the external inductance or the inductance due to the external magnetic fluxes. The generalized expression for calculating inductance is 0.2 into ln of GMD divided by GMR, where GMD is the geometric mean distance and GMR is the geometric mean radius. The GMD depends on the spacing between the conductors and the GMR depends on the diameter of the conductor, and also it depends on the arrangement of the conductor in form of bundles. If the spacing between the phases of the transmission line is high, then the inductance of the line will be high. Similarly, if the radius of the conductor is high, then the inductance of the line will be low. These are the expressions for determining the GMD and GMR by which you can calculate the inductance. Okay. So for various arrangements, the GMD and the GMR is being given over here. Okay. For example, if your line is a single phase transmission line, or then you can calculate the GMD as D and GMR is equal to R into exponential of -1/4, where R is the radius of the conductor. Right? Similarly, for various arrangements of the conductor, the equations, required equations are given here. The next parameter which we have to calculate is the capacitance. Normally, when you consider a transmission line or a cable, it will be arranged such that two conductors will be separated by an insulator, which is a dielectric material. So normally when you consider a transmission line or a cable, the capacitance effect will exist. For example, if you are operating your transmission line at a voltage of V, which is applied to a pair of conductors separated by a dielectric medium, and the charge Q of equal magnitude is accumulated on the conductor, then the capacitance of the conductor is given by C is equal to Q by V. Now, the generalized expression for calculating the capacitance is given by C is equal to 0.0566 divided by ln of GMD divided by GMR. Now, when you consider the capacitance, if the spacing between the phases of a transmission line is high, then the capacitance value will be less. Similarly, if the radius of the conductor in a transmission line is high or the diameter of the conductor is high, then the capacitance of the line will be higher. Now, these are some of the expressions for determining the GMD and GMR by which you can determine the capacitance. For example, if you consider a three-phase symmetrically spaced conductor. Okay. Now here when you look into this picture, I am just showing with the cursor So this is a three-phase symmetrically spaced conductor for which this GMD will be equal to D and the GMR is equal to R into e power minus 1 by 4. R is the radius of the conductor. So normally the GMR over here is represented as D suffix S. Similarly, for various arrangements of the conductor, the equations for calculating GMD and GMR is being provided here. Now let's solve a problem, okay, by using the expressions which I show you earlier. Okay. Now here the problem over here has two parts. Okay, two cases are there has been given in this particular problem. Just I explain you the problem directly. Okay. So the first part I have marked over here dark blue is the case 1 of the problem, and the dull blue color part is the case 2 of the problem. Right. Now first let us discuss case A of the problem. What case A is a three-phase transposed line composed of one ACSR conductor, 1,43,000 cubic miles, 47/7 Bobolink conductor per phase with flat horizontal spacing of 11 meter between phases A and B, and between phases B and C, the conductor have a diameter of 3.625 centimeter and a GMR of 1.439 centimeter. Here we have to calculate the inductance and capacitance for this particular arrangement. Okay. So now here the first one what you have to consider is it is a one ACSR conductor. So this conductor is a single conductor. No bundles are there. Okay. Second one is there is a flat horizontal spacing. So here the conductors are arranged in a flat horizontal form. So this is the arrangement, flat horizontal form. A, B and C are horizontally arranged. And here the spacing is given to be as 11 meters between phases A and B. Similarly, phases B and C is also 11 meters. So the total spacing between A and C is equal to 11 plus 11, that is 22 meters. Then they have given the diameter of the conductor, which is 3.625 centimeter. Okay. Now let us solve the problem. First, let's see the inputs. First one is conductor diameter. It is given as 3.625. As a standard of value to be in meters, here I am writing it as 3.625 into 10 to the power minus 2 meter. Next, I am considering the spacing between the conductors. First, the spacing between conductor A and B, that is DAB is equal to 11 meters. Next one is across conductor B and C, that is DBC. I am considering it as the value given as 11 meters. Next one is DCA, that is spacing between the conductor A and C. Okay, now you know that the spacing between A and B is 11 and B and C is 11. So the spacing between A and C will be 11 plus 11, so which is equal to 22 meters. Next, the radius of the conductor, so which is equal to D by 2, which is equal to 0.0181 meters. Next one is GMR. So you know the expression for GMR in case of a single conductor, that is GMR is equal to D suffix S, which is equal to R into e power minus 1 by 4. So that is R into exponential of minus 1 by 4. R value is the radius, that is 0.0181 is being substituted. The exponential of minus 1 by 4. By using calculator, you will be able to get 0.0141 meters. Then GMD. So GMD is equal to DAB into DBC into DCA power 1 by 3. So DAB is 11 meters, DBC is 11 meters, DCA is 22 meters. So the 13.9 meters you get. Now you have found the value for GMD as well as GMR. So you can substitute over the general expression of inductance. L is equal to 0.2 into log of GMD divided by GMR. So while using calculator, instead of log, you have to substitute as ln, that is natural log, right? 0.2 into ln of GMD divided by GMR, 1.38 millihenry will get, right? Next one is capacitance, 0.0556 divided by, again here also you have to use ln, natural log, GMD divided by GMR. So 0.00807, here the standard unit is microfarad. So here we have determined the inductance and capacitance for the case A, first case of the problem number 1. Okay. So next we shall discuss about the case 2. Okay. Before which, let us see how to write the coding for this particular problem. Okay, so here I'm just going to write a problem over here, side note. Okay, so just I'm clicking it. I'm for opening a new side note. Okay, in which I have to write the code. Okay, first let's look into the problem parallelly. Okay, first the conductor diameter d is equal to 3.65. This is an input, right? So I am going to get this input d as d variable in variable d. So I write as input of enter the diameter of the conductor within double quotes. Okay, so I put a space. Okay, next now I have got the wrote the code for fetching the value for d. I have to get the value for the spacing between conductors DAB, DB and DCA. Okay, so let's write the code for it. First DAB. So this is also input. So input of, so within double quotes, enter the distance between conductor A and B. Okay, with the semicolon. Okay. Next one is we have to get the value for DBC, similar DCA. So the same command has to be given. So just I copy it and then I just replace the value of A and B. For example, for DAB, I just replace by DBC. Here also between conductors A and B, I just replace as B and C. Okay. Similarly, for DAB, I write it as DCA. Here I replace as C and A instead of A and B. Now I have got the inputs. Okay, wrote the equation code for getting the input D as well as DAB, DBC and DCA. Next we have to calculate the radius of the conductor, which is R is equal to D by 2. So just I write as R is equal to D divided by 2. Okay. Then next one is we have to calculate GMR. So the expression for GMR is R into exponential of minus 1 by 4, right? So GMR is equal to R into exponential of, right, minus 1 divided by 4, right? So now we have written the code for calculating GMR. Next we have to find the value for GMD. Okay, so GMD is equal to, what is the equation? DAB into DBC into DCA power 1 by 3. Okay, so you have to give the expression, right? DAB into D into DCA. Okay, so power 1 divided by 3. Okay, so now when you give the variables will be uniformly maintained. So here I have written for DAB while getting the input capital D, small a, small b, right? So the same variable has to be declared over here. So capital D, small a, small b, right? Now we have calculated GMD as well as GMR. Okay. Next, what you have to do? We have to calculate inductance and capacitance. So the equation for inductance is L is equal to 0.2 into log of GMD divided by GMR. So capital L is equal to 0.2 into log of, while doing manual calculation you have to substitute as ln, but over here you have to give it as log GMD divided by GMR. Okay, so we have calculated inductance. Say next we have to calculate the capacitance. Now what is the equation? 0.0556 divided by log of GMD divided by GMR. Okay, so 0.0566 into, sorry, divided by log of GMD divided by GMR. Okay, so now we want to get the output of inductance and capacitance. So we have to display the inductance and capacitance. So for which the code over Scilab is display. So that is DISP, disp the value of inductance is semicolon, I'm giving, again I have to give plus string of, here the variable over for inductance is L, so give it as capital L, right? Similarly, I have to get the value of the capacitance, so I just copy the same command. So instead of inductance, I replace by capacitance. So here in which variable we have calculated the capacitance as capital C. So I just replace the capital C. Okay. Now this is the code. Okay. Now what we have to do is we have to run the code so that we have to obtain the value for inductance and capacitance. Now I run the. So this is the code which we have written. I just run, save and execute. I am doing. Okay. I'm just executing it. Okay. Now I move on to the console. Okay. So now the console is asking for the diameter of the conductor. Okay. So according to our problem, the diameter of the conductor is 3.625 centimeter. Now here we have to substitute in meters. So 3.625 into 10 to the power minus 2. Okay. So this is your value of the diameter of the conductor. Next, what you have to give? So you have to give the value for DAB, distance between conductor A and B, BC actually, so that is 11, 11, 22. Okay. So distance between A and B is 11. Distance between B and C is 11. Distance between A and C is 22. So now we have obtained the value for inductance as well as capacitance. Now you check the answer with your solved problem, right? 1.38 millihenry, it is the value of the inductance. So here we have obtained as 1.3778. So similarly, capacitance is 0.00807. So here we have obtained as 0.0082155. Okay. So here we have written the program for the problem which is solved. Right? Now here let's move on to case B. Okay. So the initial case here, this is the case for which we have solved the problem and we have written the code. Next, we shall move on to case B. What is the case B? Here, what they say is, here the line is to be replaced by 3 conductor bundle. Okay, so here in the previous case, we had a single bundle, but here this single bundle is being replaced by 3 bundled conductors. Okay. Of ACSR 4,77,000 cubic mile 26/7 Hawk conductor having the same cross-sectional area of aluminum as a single conductor. Okay, so cross-sectional area is same, right? So next one, the conductor diameter is given 2.1793 and the GMR is 0.8839 centimeter. Okay. Next, the new line will also have a flat horizontal spacing. So the same arrangement is being maintained. Okay. So they have replaced the single conductor by a 4 conductor bundle. So, but they are maintaining the same horizontal spacing, right? Here, but it is operated at a higher voltage and therefore the phase spacing is increased to 14 meter as measured from the center of the bundle. Here, what they are going to do, they are going to increase the voltage level. Okay. So what they are doing, they are increasing the spacing. Earlier it was 11 meter. Now this 11 meter is made to 14 meters. So DAB is equal to 14, DBC is equal to 14. So DCA is equal to 28 meters. Okay. Similarly, the spacing between the conductor is 45 centimeters. So here they told that the conductor is a 3 conductor bundle. So here the spacing between each conductor bundle is 45 centimeter. Okay. Now let us solve this problem. Okay. So for this particular arrangement, we have to calculate the inductance as well as the capacitance. Now the diameter. So it is given as 2.1793 centimeter. It is being made to meters by multiplying by 10 to the power minus 2. Next, the radius is given. So we have to determine. So R is equal to D by 2. So you obtain as 0.010865. Next, the spacing is given as 45 centimeter, which is being converted into meter. So 45 into 10 to the power minus 2 meter. Next, the DAB value, they have increased from 11 to 14. So it is 14 meters. DBC is also 14 meters. So DCA is equal to 28 meters. Next, we have to determine the GMR. So first, initially, I am finding the value for DS. So DS expression is R into exponential of minus 1 by 4. So R value you have determined 0.010865. You substitute it. So by which you'll be getting the value for ds is equal to 0.00849 meters. Next you have to find the GMR. Okay, so here it is a 3-conductor bundle. For 3-conductor bundle, the equation for GMR is ds into d square the whole power 1 by 3. So ds is equal to 0.00849. Small d is equal to 45 into 10 to the power minus 2 meters, so that you get the value for GMR as 0.12 meter, right? Next one is you have to find the value for GMD. So GMD expression is DAB into DBC into DCA. So DAB it is 14, you know, DBC is 14, DCA is 28. Okay, so you substitute it and you get the value as 17.6 meters. Now you know the GMD as well as GMR. Now you can directly find the value for inductance as well as the capacitance. Okay, so inductance is equal to 0.2 into log of GMD divided by GMR. So you substitute the value for GMD as well as GMR and you get the value 0.998 millihenry. Okay, so next one is similar the capacitance. So the equation is 0.0556 log of GMD divided by GMR. So 0.0111. Okay, so here while calculating, here you should not substitute log, so you have to use ln. Okay, so the equation is for inductance is 0.2 into ln of GMD divided by GMR. Similarly for capacitance 0.0556 divided by ln of GMD divided by GMR. Okay, so here we have solved the problem 1 case B. Okay, now let us discuss how to write the code. Okay, for which just how to directly write a code from the problem which you have solved. Okay, so this is the solution of the problem, right? So here I am just going to write the code directly as we solve the problem. Okay, so in the previous case I just fetch the input and then we solve. So just what I do is I just open a new SciNote and I just copy paste this particular same problem. Here I tell you how we can simply convert this particular problem solution into a code. Okay, so here this coding is nothing but just we have to do as we did the calculation, that's all. Okay, so now first one is I'm getting input D, so just here D is equal to I'm giving the value, so here the unit is not required. Okay, so unit you take it off, right? Next R is equal to D by 2, so that's the equation, so it's a calculation, so the system will calculate, right? Next D you have to give, so D is equal to 45, so just I take the unit alone. DAB is equal to 14, I take off the unit. DBC is equal to 14, I take off the unit. DCA, I take off the unit. Okay, DS is equal to R into exponential of minus 1 by 4, just here to a calculation, so just I substitute only the formula, right? So ds is equal to R into e power minus 1 by 4. Again for GMR, the equation is GMR is equal to ds into d square the whole power 1 by 3, right? Next GMD is equal to DAB into DBCA into DCA, right? Similarly you have to calculate inductance. Inductance is equal to 0.2 into log of GMD divided by GMR. Similarly capacitance. So here instead of I have just replaced the solution which I wrote there into a code. So this is a simple way, right? Now what we have to do is just I am just running the code, save and execute. Okay, so I give it as example 2 I give, okay, and I save it. Now the program got executed. Now I can get the value for inductance, capital L, capacitance I type C cap I get. Okay, so the inductance value I have got is 0.998. Okay, check with the answers. Okay, so inductance is 0.998, right? Similarly capacitance is 0.111. Okay, the same thing we have obtained 0.111. So here this is a simple way. So here we can write code very easily by using the Scilab, right? So this is problem number 1. Next we shall discuss a small problem number 2. So here this problem is for a practice. You have to solve the problem and you have to write the code. Okay, just I explain you how to solve the problem, right? So here this problem number 2 is the single phase circuit 3-phase transpose transmission line is composed of 4 ACSR conductor. One here they are given also has a flat horizontal spacing of 14 meters between phases A and B and between phases B and C. The bundle spacing is 45 centimeter. The conductor diameter is 3.16 centimeter. Okay, so the conductor diameter is 3.16. Here the thing is they are having 4 ACSR conductors. So 4 ACSR conductors. So this is the arrangement of a 4 ACSR conductor arrangement. Okay, so here also they have a flat horizontal spacing. Each is being displaced by a distance of 14 meters. So this one DAB is 14, DBC is 14, DAC is equal to 28. Okay, so now you know the inputs. What are the inputs? First one is capital D, diameter 3.16 centimeter. You have to convert it into meter and substitute, right? Next one is you have to know the spacing, DAB, DBC, DCA, you know, right? Next one is here you have been given with the spacing of the conductor 45 centimeter, right? So you convert it into meters, right? By multiplying with 10 to the power minus 2, right? So now what the procedure is, first what you have to do, right? First you have to find the value for ds. ds is equal to r into exponential of minus 1 by 4. You have calculated the r already, so that is d by 2, right? Next gmr, so here it is a 4 ACSR conductor, right? So the expression for DMR is 1.09 into ds into d cube, the whole power 1 by 4. Okay, so the ds is, you have to substitute, d is the conductor spacing or the bundle conductor spacing, right? That is 45 centimeter, right? Next, after finding GMR, you have to find the value for GMD. GMD is equal to DAB, DBC into DCA. So here in our case, it is DAB is equal to 14, DBC is equal to 14, DCA is equal to 28, right? Now, after finding GMR and GMD, directly you can find the inductance and capacitance, okay? So for which you just write your code and you practice it, okay? Thank you for watching, okay? So you like